Time.
All right, we're now joined by head coach Tara VanDerveer. We'll open up with a quick statement from coach, and then we'll move into questions. As a reminder, to please use the raise hand function if you'd like to ask a question.
Well, first of all, thanks for coming. And I thought our first half might have been one of our best first halves of the season. I'm just so proud of the defense that we played in the first half. Anna Wilson was phenomenal. Everyone worked hard. Every single player out there. Haley scrapping, Cam, everyone that went in. But Anna really was special. Now the third quarter, unfortunately, we didn't maintain it the way we needed to. You know, we're playing back to back, which is kind of a novel thing to do. So we've got to get it going for Friday night.
We'll go first to Michael Roberson. Go ahead, Michael.
All right, Coach. Overall, pretty dominant win. Would you be able to gauge this team to say that they've gotten over that funk, I guess you could say mini funk of the 2-game losing streak?
You know, I think, Michael, we're a better team because of those losses. Not that we want to be, but we didn't show one of the things that we need to. We did not rebound the way we need to rebound. We are not an elite rebounding team, and until we really get serious about rebounding, we won't be. But you know, we should have learned that lesson against UCLA, and I think especially in the second half, we let them get too many O boards. You know, I think the other thing, I thought our defense really stepped it up, and you know, that was really key for us. Washington State's an excellent team. They have tremendous players. Their coach is doing a fabulous job, and you know, we're excited to win. And you got to let games go and learn from them, not hang on to them.
Now go to Jacob Rayburn. Go ahead with your question, Jacob.
Hi, Coach. We've talked about Cameron's defense without fouling, and today appeared to be another really good step for her toward being able to play without fouling. And wondering your thoughts on that, and also just her game overall.
I thought Cam really got it going early. She was scoring for us. You know, she was 5 for 8. She had 14 boards, 5 blocks, 5 assists. You know, she turned it over a couple times. She traveled, set an illegal screen. You know, our first half was excellent, and then I think we just got sloppy in the second half. But you know, that was a great game for Cam, and you know, played about the right number of minutes. Played about 25 minutes. You know, and I think that you know, Ashton and Fran can help us more, and I think they will on Friday night.
Thank you.
Now go to Cheryl Coward. Go ahead with your question, Cheryl.
You mentioned briefly defense, but maybe you could expand a little bit more on that, since the sisters, you know, they combined for 45 points in the last game, but they only had 15 combined in this game. You guys did a really good job of shutting them down. Can you talk a little bit more specifically about what were the keys to that?
The key was Anna Wilson and Kiana Williams. They worked their tails off the whole time. And I think also other people helped really well. And, you know, for them, you know, they did have some different players step up for them. But, you know, for Charlize, who's leading the league in scoring, I think Anna took it personally and just said, I'm going to work really hard on you. And I think she'll do the same thing on Friday night.
Thanks.
We'll now go to Michelle Vopel. Go ahead, Michelle.
Yeah, Coach VanDerveer, you said, you know, basically you feel like that is a good thing to experience some losses, even though it's no fun to do it. Do you think there's just learning tools and losses that in some ways you can't get in any other way? And then also, you know, just what was your reaction or the kids' reaction when you found out, you know, you guys are going to be able to play in Maples again relatively soon?
Yeah, Michelle, you know, first of all, I don't know that I said I don't think there's necessarily good things from losses. I don't think that you have to lose. There are some teams that don't have to lose, but I think with our team, I think what we have done is I think we have benefited from the losses. Mm-hmm. But it'd be nice that if you don't, you know, but it's hard to get people's attention that we're not doing the right thing when you win, but we're going to try, but it does feel different. I will say that for everyone, players and coaches. As far as your second question, our team is ecstatic. We have been living in a hotel since basically for 2 months, since November. The wear and tear on people, being in hotels, being on buses, practicing in high school gyms, no power in the gym. It's dark. No other team, except for maybe our men's team, has been dealing with what we're dealing with. And we are absolutely thrilled to go back to Maples. And it's just, we just want to play well this weekend so that we can really be back in our gym and enjoy it.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
We'll go with RJ Bates. Yeah, go ahead, RJ.
Hey, Coach. This game only had 21 total fouls, and I'm just curious if anything specific to these two teams kind of created that, or did you feel the game was called in a let them play kind of fashion?
I don't think either of our teams really are big fouling teams. So, I thought it was a well-called game. There might've been some things I disagreed with, but overall, I think that both teams played really hard, and they let things go, but they didn't things were not out of hand in any way, shape, or form. So you want to be able to play aggressive without the ticky-tack stuff. I thought it was a very well-called game.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, that'll do it for Coach. Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Go ahead, Michael.
Okay, Lex, you had 17-4, but your freshman teammate 12, 14, 5, 5, and a steal. So how impressed are you with her doing that in her first year playing with you guys under these strange conditions?
I mean, we see it every day in practice. So to be able to see her do that during a game was really exciting. And I think that just really comes down to if she's in the game, she's going to do that. And I think she's been in foul trouble in the past few games. So to see her be able to play a lot of minutes tonight was really exciting.
We'll now go with RJ Bates. Yeah, go ahead, RJ.
Hey, Lexi, as you guys start to get rematches now in the Pac-12, I'm just kind of curious, have you started to notice teams kind of playing off your sets and kind of the stuff that they're kind of used to seeing you guys do? Is that something that tends to happen in the second half of league play?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's more games to scout. So teams know, our tendencies a lot better. And so the second time around is definitely more challenging. And I think we're really looking forward to that challenge on Friday. But we're going to have to just bring it every single game because they have a lot, especially second time around. If after tonight's win, they're going to have more gas in their tank because they're really going to come out hard. So we have to come back harder.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll go with Cheryl. Go ahead.
Hi, Lexi. Coach talked a little bit about your defense and you and Anna shutting down the Leger Walker sisters. Can you talk a little bit about that and what your strategy was in keeping them to just 15 points total? And also, what were you thinking or what were your thoughts when you found out that the Santa Clara County health mandate was updated and you guys get to go home finally?
Yeah, well, I think it really came down to Key and Anna. They spent the most of the time guarding the two of them. So it was a team effort, but they really locked down and focused, and I'm really proud of their effort on defense tonight. And then when we found out about Santa Clara, we were just so excited to be able to go back and play at Maples. We committed to Stanford so that we could play in Maples. So we were able to come back. We're super excited, super pumped for those games. And I mean, every game's a blessing. So we're just happy that we were still able to play.
Karthik, go ahead with your question.
Hey, Lexi, my name's Karthik. I work for Creme 2 in Spokane. This is a pretty cool little bit of a homecoming for you in Pullman, not too far away from Spokane. To do what you did there in the first half and really give your team that the boost to start out the game. I think you scored the 11 of the first 13 points for your team. I mean, what does it mean for you anytime you can put on a show every time you come back home?
I love playing in Washington, and to be close to home just means a lot. I wish my family and friends could be in the gym and be able to be here with me, but I know they're here in spirit, closer than we've been the past few months, so that's exciting. But yeah, just Washington's a special place for me, and to be able to play at home for both Lacey and I's a real treat.
I'll go with Jacob. Go ahead, Jacob.
Hi, Lexi. So Coach was talking about rebounding and saying that in her eyes, there's still work to do for this team to be the rebounding group that she believes you guys can be. I'm wondering your thoughts on that. Where do you see where you guys are in that category, and where do you think things need to be done to get to where you need to be?
Yeah, I think there's always room for improvement in every part of the game. And especially in rebounding. Rebounding is a big part to winning a championship. And Tara always tells us that we're not going to win games if we don't rebound and keep the other team off the glass. So I think that's something we really need to lock down on. I think they outboarded us tonight is I think what Tara said. So, I mean, that's something we're going to focus on for Friday. And I mean, that really just comes down to effort. So we just need to make sure we're locked in and really pay attention to that.
And last one to Michelle Vopel. Go ahead, Michelle.
Yeah, Tara was talking about she doesn't think teams really have to lose to learn lessons, but sometimes there is that good out of it. I wonder how sort of you process that, or the team processed it, because it was a sort of bump in the roads. Things seem to be going really well. Do you look at it as like I don't want to say blessing in disguise. That's kind of a cliche, but in some ways, do you think you're going to look back on that bump and see that it's a positive for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it really opened our eyes that we're not just going to show up and win games, that we have to really go into the game, giving it everything that we have. And I think those 2 losses are a learning lesson, and there's a lot to learn from that. But moving forward, we kind of just need to take the lessons and keep moving forward and put those behind us, because if we dwell on those losses, then, I mean, we can't succeed. So we just need to really focus. And I think at the end of the season, looking back, I think those 2 will be a blessing in disguise.
And did you, with everything you guys have been through, did you have a little smile when you saw the opponent when you go back to Maples as Colorado? It's sort of like maybe, okay, just sort of a game you're going to have a lot of enthusiasm for, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to come full circle, hopefully, but we're really, really excited to play in Maples and to be able to hopefully play a team that we know we can play better against. That's also another positive. So we're just super excited to be back in the Santa Clara County.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lexi.
Thank you.